On April 14, 1865, President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated here in Ford's Theater by John Wilkes Booth. President Lincoln was seated in the presidential box right behind me, in the rocking chair to your right. Mrs. Lincoln sat next to him, and their two guests, Clara Harris and Major Henry Rathbone, sat next to them, closer to the stage. At about 10 o'clock at night, while the show was going on, John Wilkes Booth walked in the front door of the theater. He came up the stairs, crossed the back of the balcony, and made his way to the presidential box. As he reached that yellow door, there was no guard, no Secret Service, no one to stop him, and he entered the president's box, no questions asked. At the funniest moment in the play, while the entire audience was roaring with laughter, John Wilkes Booth stepped right in behind President Lincoln and assassinated him with a fatal shot. President Lincoln slumped forward in his chair immediately, unconscious. Major Rathbone, one of the Lincoln's friends, jumped up, tried to stop John Wilkes Booth. John Wilkes Booth slashed at Major Rathbone with a knife, cutting him in the arm, and then he jumped out over the front of the box. It's about a 12-foot jump. Major Rathbone tried to stop him, and so John Wilkes Booth stumbled out, getting tangled in those flags, and he landed hard on the stage, maybe breaking his leg. If he doesn't break it here, he broke it later that night, but broken leg or no, he couldn't stop. He just assassinated the president, and so he yelled at the audience, waving this bloody knife around, and he said, "Sic semper tyrannis," and then he ran out the back door, jumped on a waiting horse, and galloped off into the night.